communicated to the people, and that's why when young people rise, he calls us terrorists, he calls us detractors.
I mean, he said your claims that you were beaten up by his security forces are fake news. How do you react to that?
It's surprising for the head of state to see that I was taken to the hospital, the government hospital, and indeed he also brought in a group of 9 top doctors to examine me, and indeed there was even a report of the Uganda Human Rights Commission that came out that he disregarded. But again, it's not the first time that our president is making such outrageous statements. With respect to him, I'll leave that at that.
To give us an idea of, for people watching around the world, what's life like in Uganda if you are a young person who's only ever known this one leader who feels this deep desire to change things? What's an average day like for someone living in a poor neighborhood in Kampala?
Life is uncertain for the poor. You live in constant uncertainty. Situation where one wakes up and if they're lucky enough to have lunch, they're not sure about dinner, where a young man or woman cannot guarantee a decent meal a day. A situation where when you work hard, you're not sure you're going to get paid. A situation where the system works only for the lucky few, and for those lucky few, they have to depend or to belong to a certain class or a certain tribe or be somehow close to the presidency.
What would stop you if you did come to power? I know I keep going back to this point, but it seems like it's a possibility. What would stop you from becoming like the president is now? What would stop you from becoming someone who just kept hold of power and did away with term limits and just stayed in power and became the same as the man that you would replace?
Well, that's a fear. Why? Because many of the things I'm saying today, our president said when he was my age. But I believe that if people are empowered to oppose